Okay, so if you are looking for the solution to collect the public web data reliabilities with the managed proxies, anti-bot handling, and headless rendering, so this one is for you. So today I'm going to walk you through the solution that we can use Decodo scripting APIs in the n8n automation workflow to like the public web data. This can be from YouTube, it can be from LinkedIn, it can be from Amazon, so that it can be from any like public websites. And then like you don't need to worry about like the anti-bot or retry, headless JavaScript, rotation, geo-routing, JSON HTML output, so on taken care by Decodo scripting. And we only need to focus on our n8n automation workflow businesses. So yeah, check it out. So first thing about doing the scrubbing is pressure, and yeah, it's not something that we want to focus. We want to focus more on our n8n automation workflow, right? So without the scrubbing API, so you are facing the problem with like public IP bands, CAPTCHA, JS headless browser, pagination retries, routing, and a lot of headache. So yeah, the Decodo scripting API come to solve the problem, right? They provide a managed proxies, so anti-bot handling and headless rendering. So again, it's not an advertising video, but like yeah, I want to say an option that you can use to get the public data from the website and then use this in your n8n automation workflow. Okay. Yeah, they support building the node in n8n automation workflow, or you can use a custom HTTP request to call the Decodo scripting API easily. So I'm gonna show you in the next couple after this presentation. I'm gonna walk you through the my workflow. I already published the template on n8n free, so that feel free to check it out. So okay, like how we can going to work with them, like you need URLs headless, it's optional, right? Whether render JavaScript needed or not, like geography and then JSONs. So parsings, and then with the n8n setup, so is the we can use the code or not, or using the custom HTTP request like I said before, right? And using the get method, enter some data with the query, and we are good to go. So the Decodo taking care of the rest, right? The IP, the retry, the CAPTCHA, everything. So we only need to call the API, get the data from the public website that we need, and then yeah, use this in the next node, for example, feeding to the AI agent, or maybe process in the code node, something like that. Yep. So and then yeah, how can we, with the power of Decodo and n8n, how can we use this perfect couple to support us in our day-to-day work? For example, like we can use it with to do the market monitoring, right? So you can tracking the information from your competitor or from your provider, something like that. Content aggregation, getting information from like top news blog, something like that, about the topic, and then like summarize, and using AI agent to like summarize all of them into the concise report. We can use at the lit, enrichment, SEO check, Q&A compliance, support intelligence, and so much more, right? So n8n is the very much powerful automation workflow, and with Decoder, so it gives n8n more flexibility, more power to pull the data from the public website. So yeah, there are a lot of things that we can do with this combination. I just laid out some simple case here, and then hopefully is yeah. If you have any ideas, so feel free to comment in the video. Thank you very much. And next, so so we have something like, for example, like with the practical notes, like we have like reliabilities. So that's some and some practice, right, that we recommended. For example, like retry using the gal to match the locale when you pulling data from the public website, and then like using catch pay to reduce the cost, something like that. And so yep. Next, I'm going to show you, walk you through a very simple n8n workflow with file nodes, something like that, and then like the flow will be like trigger, and then we're using the Decodo HTTP request, custom request to call the Decodo script URL, and then getting the data back. Then we gonna feed the data into the AI agent, and then the AI agent going to help us to summarize the informations, right? So thank you very much for watching the presentation. Now let's move on to the next. Here I have the Decodo Scrabbler website. Is the dashboard of the Decodo array. So they have the proxy, they have the scrabbling, but like today we only talking about scrabbling again. Okay, so very, very simple, right? You can see that whenever we need to pull data from a website, so we have the URL here, whether or not we need the JavaScript rendering, the method, the location, for example, like because like some public website they return different data for different reason, or for example, like you are based in Vietnam, but like you want to get the data from US. There's some website may block the access outside their original country. So yeah, Decodo can definitely help you with that. So if you set the location to US, and yeah, very much okay to get the data from these like public website, even that they have the restrictions, the language, the device type. So it's gonna be like desktop with different browser, mobile, tablet, anything, and then we can get the data. Okay, so I have the account, and I added $100 like US here. So with around 30 US dollar, you have like 23,000 request plan. So there's like a huge amount that you can use for very much different scenario. And then I'm going to copy the I need the authentication here to work with my, and then here is this is my free templates on n8n. So please check it if you want to try searching for my name here, or my workflow here, right? So and then check it out. This video also public on YouTube, so you can watch it again if you want to learn, or you want to follow my instructions, right? So all are free. Yeah. Give it a try and let me know in the comments, or message me if you want. Okay, let's have a quick look on the what do we have with it workflow. Trigger. So trigger is like just the manual click. So when we click it, it will trigger the workflow, and then here we make some edit feature, set the manual value, but like yeah, we have the URL that we want to crawling, right? It can be static, it can be dynamic. I get it. So I want to crawl the data from the Amazon.com with the bestseller book, and then ignore this authentication. We are not going to use this anymore. We create the credential to use this. So execute this step. Okay, and then in the Scrabbler API request from the Decodo, right, we're using the custom HTTP request with method poster, and the URL it is one, right? So and the authentication is generic authentication side with the basic out. So I getting the information from my Decodo Scrabbler dashboard here, right? Authentication, username, and password. So and I put it here in the basic authentication, username and password, and then yep, and then I pass the URLs in the body and the device type desktop. That's it. So execute the step. It may take a little bit while for the Decodo to accept the request, and then sending the request to get the data from public website, which is Amazon book, to get it on the data for us. So like wait for a few seconds, and then it will return the content immediately, right? Okay, so now we have the data back from Amazon website, and then I'm writing the parser, right, to clean up the data with the like filter out all the HTML tag, everything, and then I feed it into the product analyzer agent. So this agent is like the helpful agent to parse the content and output at a well structured JSONs, and it get the top 10 book from the my content that I we pull from Amazon website using the Decodo scrapper API, right? Let's execute the step and see. So the agent is executing. And within this agent, I'm using the OpenAI for program minis and the structure output parser, right? So we can see that like we have like the list of book, and then I'm writing the code node here to create a markdown report from the book, and then yep, here I'm using the custom HTTP request again to upload it into Google Drive and then download it at the PDF file. Yep, so that's pretty much like let's download it, and then we try to open it. Yeah, so this is the book purchase report, right? On September, today is September 5 2025, and we have the executive KPI most popular book. Yeah, and the breakdown into the category, everything is like the latest data from the Amazon websites, and then we do it automatically. So like imagine that you can pulling this from your competitor website or from your provider website, you get the metric data as long as it's public ones. And then yeah, so thank you for watching my video. If you are interested in, please follow my YouTube channel. If you want to give it a try, so just go to n8n, right? n8n template. I publish the free template here along with the video walkthrough. So check it out. Thank you very much and have a very good day.